Hello guys, and welcome back to the fourth part of the first trial of Danganronpa 2, Trigger Happy Havoc sequel, Goodbye Despair. Haha, saved it! Alright, let's do this. We're super excited.
Whoever wasn't at the party is the killer. They must be the one who was waiting under the floorboards. Who wasn't at the party again?
I didn't participate, but I was guarding the entrance, remember? Monomi over there can be my witness, right?
Yes! This Monami over here is your witness.
I believe there's no need to discuss this matter further, but I was unable to leave the bathroom.
I was in the kitchen for a long time, but I frequently went to the dining hall to deliver my dishes.
And you also came in very close to when Byakuya was killed, so I don't think it'd be you.
Judging
Yeah, it was...
from the photo I took before the blackout,
It obviously has to be him.
No, I thought it was Soda. Soda's the one that left during the blackout. It can't be him, though, because you have to get to the storage room, and he never entered.
Hey, it's decided!
What the fuck are you saying? I'm not the killer!
oh really? What happened to the tough guy who was saying stuff like,
I can do it. Don't mess with me! I'll fucking kill you!
see? You're making threats again.
Yep, that's right. Things are starting to get exciting.
You're now allowed to use the silencer. Okay, there we go. Gotcha. You also use the rear touchpad, which doesn't exist. God, I love this. So I have to point out that it was in the storage room. So first of all, I have to remember which account it is. The one that we want is, yes.
The party, the killer. Was lurking under the floor like a cockroach.
And we could have stared at panties all day. Without going to the storage room in the dark.
Is that true, Fuyuhiko?
Don't act like I'm the fucking killer!
But when the party started, nobody saw you, you know?
That is
That
not
means
true.
you have no alibi.
Bam!
No, that's wrong!
He does have an alibi, luckily for him.
No.
I think the bigger issue is you have to get inside to actually get in there.
Isn't that right, Chiaki?
Oh, you're right.
Yeah, we've seen this before.
I saw Fuyuhiko after the party started. There's no way he could have been waiting under the floor before then.
Oh, that's true. Okay, if they were saying that he was under there the entire
Should've
time.
said that earlier, dumbass.
Well, you could have reminded
It's
her.
your fault. Like, why were you even lurking around the old building in the first place?
Shut up!
Maybe there really is a secret passage to go under the floorboards from outside. And he came to spy.
What'd you say, motherfucker?
Wow, he got chewed out, but he looks super happy.
He's gonna go look for it now.
Regardless, it's impossible to go under the floorboards from outside. Chiaki and I already confirmed that.
Then someone definitely went under the floorboards through the storage room during the party.
Yep.
Party. It was probably during the blackout. Well, if someone disappeared during the blackout, no one would have noticed.
But walking down that dark hallway to the storage room is like trying to make eggs Benedict without any eggs.
You're right. I couldn't even see the office in that darkness, and that room was much closer.
But is it really impossible? It might be better if we examine that possibility a little bit more.
Yeah, Soda's the only one that left the
It was
room.
super dark, you know? There's no way you'd be able to find your way to the storage room.
Is that just what the fire doors are for? Is there emergency lighting?
It appears we're getting close to the final stage.
Nagito, you're so freaking weird.
Blackened or the spotless?
Which is superior? I think it's time to settle this.
You know, we already have Monokuma. We don't need you. Okay, let me first of all review what the fire door even says. Because I always wondered why it was even there. That doesn't really help, though.
Start during the blackout. Moving to the storage room like that. It's like making a seafood bowl without fish.
Is it really not possible?
What if they used a string like the cord?
Maybe there was another pair of night vision goggles?
What a pain. I'm gonna go with my gut. What if they used a light?
It definitely sounds impossible.
That didn't...
The hallway was really dark during the blackout. Moving to the storage room like that. It's like making a seafood bowl without fish.
Is it really not possible?
So who do I
What if they
agree
used a
with?
string like the cord?
Maybe there
Nope.
was another pair of night vision goggles?
What a pain. I'm gonna go with my gut. What if they used a light?
Get out of the way.
Definitely sounds impossible.
Arg. Okay. This isn't really working.
The hallway was really dark during the blackout. Moving to the storage room
Murder
like that.
threat, the Durlumin case, the
It's
party
like making a seafood
dishes.
bowl without fish.
Is it really not possible?
What if they used a string like the cord?
Maybe there was another pair of night vision goggles?
Get out of the way! Nope.
Crap!
Well, I don't really
The
know.
hallway was really dark during the blackout. Moving to the storage room like that. It's like making a seafood bowl without fish.
Is it really not possible?
I mean, the fire door's the only thing I can think
What if they
of.
used a string like the cord?
Crap! The hallway was really dark during the blackout. Moving to the storage room like that. It's like making a seafood bowl without fish.
Is it really not possible?
I don't... The fire door seems to be the only thing
What
that
if they
is
used a
relevant.
string like the cord?
Maybe there was another pair of night vision goggles?
What a pain. I'm gonna go with my gut. What if they used a light?
No?
Crap!
Well, but none of the other pieces of evidence have anything to do with it. Okay, kitchen equipment list. Is there... Iron plate for barbecue and a portable stove for cooking hot pots. I mean, possibly the portable stove could make a... Sure.
The blackout. Moving to the storage room like that. It's like making a seafood bowl without fish.
Is it really not possible?
We'll find out.
What if they used a string like the cord?
Maybe there was another pair of night vision goggles?
What a pain. I'm gonna go with my gut. What if they used a light?
I agree with that.
Okay, that was it. Now, when I looked at the list again, I was like, oh wait, that makes sense.
I know. The killer had a light with him.
Oh, I was right? But where could they have found a light?
There was one nearby for sure. See? It's written on the kitchen's equipment list.
Okay, so it was Toru's. Is his name Toru?
It's the portable stove.
Portable stove?
The portable stove isn't powered by electricity, and it's also small enough to carry around. So, The killer used the portable stove to move from the hallway to the storage room during the blackout.
Interesting. Okay.
See,
I would have gotten it wrong. I thought it was
I
soda.
never considered the portable stove. But there's a hole in your argument.
Is there?
A hole? What kind of hole? It would be great if you
Oh
could
God, I'm glad he's dead.
Oh, I wasn't making a perverted joke or anything. It's really not a perverted joke. I'm serious.
Repeating yourself just makes it even more suspicious.
Now then, Hajime, will you battle against me?
Bring it, despair boy.
No, that's wrong. Will you be able to break through my argument?
I'm sure I can. What is? We need a battle. It sounds like he's enjoying a game or something. So it looks like up and down is the way to go. Okay, so the first question is...
Did you forget what Kazuichi said earlier? He said the hall was too dark to see the office. The light from the stove that you mentioned, it contradicts his testimony. Or are you intentionally doubting his testimony? I can't back down! I don't doubt what Kazuichi said. What are you trying to say? The reason Kazuichi couldn't see the office was because the hallway was. So if a light was shining in such a dark hallway, wouldn't Kazuichi have seen it? After all, he was walking near the hallway, right? The reason Kazuichi couldn't see the office was because the hallway was. So if a light was shining in such a dark hallway, wouldn't Kazuichi have seen it?
Bam!
Allow me to cut through those words!
Okay.
Nagito, did you forget?
I do actually like that more now that I understand how it works.
Huh? What are you talking about?
There should have been a wall that blocked light. I'm talking about the fire door in the hallway. If you close it, it would form a perfect wall in the hallway. Plus, the hallway rounds a corner just beyond the fire door. So even if there was a small gap in the door, as long as they passed the corner, the light still wouldn't peek out.
I see. You actually noticed the fire door. Just as expected of the ultimate...
He's so weird being complimented by him. I feel icky.
Wow. You still don't remember your talent, do you?
Who cares about that right now?
He's the ultimate hope.
Nagito, what are you plotting? For someone who insists he's not the killer, you are quite nosy.
You sound so scary. If you're that angry, why don't you take a deep breath?
Why, do you have
You
chloroform?
sure like to piss us off. How about I shut your fucking mouth for you?
I wouldn't mess with him if he's in league with Monokuma.
Hey, it's okay if you guys fight, but I won't allow it.
Exactly, that's exactly what I was saying. Don't mess with Monokuma's buddy.
More importantly, can you hurry up and decide who's the blackened already? Time runs out when I get bored.
Fine, I get it. You're telling me to pass the torch, right?
Pass the torch?
We're going to ask the real killer, not an imposter like me, to show themselves.
You're obviously the killer, right?
If you think I am, I really don't mind. Whatever conclusion you ultimates arrive at, I will accept it, no matter what it is.
She's somebody call out the real killer. Even though I really don't want to condemn that person, but there's no other way, right? First, use the hallway's fire door to cover and use the portable stove to move in the dark. Second, the floorboard set by Akuya to death using glowing paint as a mark. So the only killer I can think of is... you and only you! Where is he? Oh, it won't even let me select Monokuma, that's funny.
You're the only one!
Yep.
Terry. Could it be you?
Huh? What? What are you talking about?
Terry's the killer? Is that true?
What are you talking about? There's no way!
You were the one in the
Of course,
kitchen.
that's simply my assumption. So if you have an objection, please feel free. Objection or not, why am I being treated like the killer? Because the portable stove used in the murder came from the kitchen. That's it? That's the only reason you're treating me like a killer? Isn't that a little drastic? You're cruel. Cruel. Too cruel.
Ooh, Terry. That attitude is so not like you.
Yeah, everyone changes when they're accused, and I don't really like it.
The ultimate cook to get so upset. Call me chef. If you fall to aspersions like this, who will be there to support the future of the culinary arts?
The future of the culinary arts?
That's right. For the future of the culinary arts, you must.
What is Nagito's game exactly?
Fair and square.
You're right. Yeah, that's totally right.
So, what's an aspersion anyway? Is it yummy?
Did you know asbestos is yummy too? You should try some later.
Nagito, why are you interfering?
Let's assume that the killer used a light, and that they used the fire door to mask that light, and that they moved to the storage room and snuck under the floorboards. Then what? It's dark under the floorboards too. So how would they be able to stab Byakuya? You're not gonna say they shined the light on Byakuya, right? The plan would have been ruined if he noticed.
That's right. What do you think about that?
There's no way you can answer, right? You personally haven't investigated what's beneath the floorboards.
No, but our ultimate breeder has.
Then Gundam should know. He actually went under the floorboards.
No. Unfortunately, there was nothing related to the incident under the floorboards. The only thing I found was a strange liquid shining in the darkness, near where Byakuya's blood was dripping.
What? A shining liquid in the dark? That sounds super important!
A little bit, yeah.
There's a shining mark like that. They would have been able to move to it in the dark, right?
And in doing so, it might have been possible for them to use that mark to target the victim.
What was the mark? I'm not entirely sure.
Crap!
I mean, it's the glowing paint that you can see through the floorboards, but I don't know how to. Huh. I'm assuming there's nothing here. Yeah, no. I'm just having to check to see if there's anything in any of these. I don't see it, though. I don't know. He's reaching for something. I don't know how I can... The knife.
I can prove it with this.
Okay, it's the knife again. God dang it, twice in this trial.
The mark you're talking about is the glowing paint that was applied to the knife, right?
Ah, by using the glowing paint as a target, they were able to judge where to stab even in the dark.
I see. The killer didn't target an actual person. They just struck the moment the glowing paint moved. That would be the moment someone grabbed a hold of the knife.
So, the killer used the mark that I prepared for finding the knife as a mark for stabbing.
I still don't know why, when the power went out, Teru would just go to the supply room and crawl under the floorboards. There's no indication Teru would know that there was someone going to be under the table.
See, that's why Byakuya got killed when he took the knife.
But if they were able to do that, wouldn't that mean the killer knew about
Exactly,
it
that doesn't make sense.
all along?
Well, Teru!
Seriously, I don't know anything. Really, I don't know anything at all.
Then can I ask everyone a question instead?
By all means, go ahead.
You again? Just stop already!
Now. We should give everyone a fair opportunity to speak.
If Teru is the killer, that would mean he went to the storage room during the blackout. And just what did Ibuki hear during the blackout?
That's what I thought too. That's why I didn't think it could be Teru. Okay, good. Although I kind of want him to die because he's a pervert.
What the hell? What's going on here? This is... Ow!
Turn the damn lights on! I can't eat like this, you know!
Wow, this trial is so complex.
Where are you? Wasn't the blackout just in the kitchen?
She heard Teru's voice in the dining hall?
Doesn't that prove Teru was in the dining hall during the blackout?
Not necessarily. He could speak from under the floorboards.
That's right. That's exactly it.
But Teru was in the kitchen the moment the blackout occurred, right? So, why was he in the dining hall?
I thought the blackout was only in the kitchen, so I panicked and ran out of there. Of course, the hallway was dark too, but somehow I managed to move along the wall toward everyone's voices.
Well, it's not that far to move along the wall from the kitchen to the dining hall.
That sounds fishy.
If I remember correctly, you can tell when a person is lying by licking their sweat.
Oh my god, dude!
If you want, you should try licking me.
No way! You look greasy. But I heard Teru's voice in the dining hall! Ibuki swears on her honor!
That's right. Teru was in the dining hall, not the storage room. Which means he's not the killer.
No, that's not it.
You can still talk under the floorboards.
Why do you want to keep falsely accusing me? It's not like I want to blame you.
You should be so proud of yourself, Hajime. You're just progressing toward the hope you believe in. Now, Hajime, show me more of your hope.
That's so interesting.
Crush Teru's hope?
Hope is fighting against hope in this trial. Captain forward.
Let me ask you again. Did you go
Alright,
to
let's
the
do this.
storage room during the blackout?
There's no way I went to the storage room. I was somewhere totally different.
I definitely heard Teru's voice. It's handsome, unlike his face. Maybe it was recording or something? Nope, definitely a live voice.
Right, as long as I have her testimony. The fact that I was in the dining hall cannot be disputed.
Boom.
I'll shoot through that contradiction.
Dang right I will. There's nothing that makes you feel quite so awesome as when you're just like, BAM!
Teru's voice in the dining hall doesn't mean he was literally in the dining hall. Huh? Why? Remember the floor in the dining hall? It was full of gaps, right? So even if you shouted from under the floor, it should have sounded just like the voices in the dining hall. But...
That is a really flimsy cannon army, though.
So he brazenly shouted from under the floor to make us think he was in the dining hall.
Was he not there when the lights came back on? I did not notice that, and I probably should
Is
have.
that true, Teru?
Hold on a second.
Can you explain this, Teru?
I told you to wait a second, ain't I? What are y'all even saying anymore? I'm telling you, I was in that there dining hall during the blackout.
Well, okay. Hi, Cajun Teru.
Where are you from again?
I was born in West Asabu and raised in South Aoyama.
Hey, you guys! This guy's a major liar!
Taro was in the dining hall during the blackout, he should have been there after the power.
That's what I was
went
just
out, right?
thinking, and I did not pay attention to whether he was there or not.
Well, I believe so. There's no way he could have gone back and forth in that dark hallway.
Huh? Was Teru actually there during that time?
I sure was. I was there the whole damn time.
And now he's like Jamaican.
Something like this shouldn't be decided by gut instinct. People's lives are at stake. Damn right! You guys should have been deciding this on the spot with your hazy memories.
His accent is getting even worse. He's definitely lying.
I know, his accent's almost as bad as my French accent.
However, I am not sure. I believe that he was there, and I believe that he was not there.
Oh, is there any way we can decide?
Why don't we consult his memories?
Let's use our memories.
Right, yeah, don't be saying things like that. Don't make no sense. Can you even prove I wasn't in the dining hall?
I probably can.
Oh, you again.
Damn it! I just need to throw that question at him. That question. What question? I have no idea what you're talking about now. Why didn't you respond to this?
With this,
Yep, I was just like, wait.
if you're claiming that you were in the dining hall when the power came back, then you should know how Mikan was positioned at the time, right?
What? No! Don't make me remember. It's so
I really should have picked up on the fact he didn't say anything about that. Holy crap.
No, this is a very important question. Well, Teru, if you were really in the dining hall at that time, you should know the answer to that.
Huh?
It was a pretty clever way of tripping. There's no way you'd forget about it so easily.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Shh, don't give him hints.
So unsightly.
How about it? You can't answer, Teru?
That's weird. Just slipped from my mind.
It would never slip from your
There's
mind, dude.
no way it would slip from your mind, especially not a pervert like you.
Even so. Nagito, say something!
I guess you might have to give up now.
Wait, give up? What do you mean, give up?
Interesting, is Nagito goading people on and trying to, like, help them commit murder? Because that would be a really interesting way around the rules.
Teru. I'm disappointed too, you know. It's lonely watching someone I admire reach the limits of their hope. It kind of feels like a broken dream.
Nagito, what are you doing? Why are you messing with the killer like that?
Hold on a sec. Don't go moving this along on your own like I really am the killer. Huh? But it's already decided, right? The murder weapon hasn't been cleared up yet, Jack?
Confused. I can't understand him anymore.
He's going Cajun again.
Here's he's saying. The murder weapon hasn't been cleared up yet.
You understand him?
But it's such a sad defense. This is too cruel.
Why is there mushrooms growing out of you?
You calling me the killer, then where's the weapon?
Come on, Manumi! Enough with the whimpering and translate!
He said, if you're calling me the killer, then where's the weapon?
I have to assume that this, that, like, accent was in the Japanese version, and that's why Manami has to translate, because people can speak English, but a very, very heavy dialected version of English would be beyond them. For me, I'm like, how can you not understand that? Come on.
Weapon, huh? It's not the knife, right?
Judging from Takuya's wounds, it was a thin-edged tool that's roughly 5 millimeters in diameter.
Also, if they stabbed from under the floorboards, the weapon would need to be at least 50 centimeters in length.
After all this, Who cares about the weapon?
Not good enough! Not good enough at all!
He said, not good. Fine.
I know what he said.
Let's try thinking about what the weapon was.
It was the...
He said, try to do it.
No, he didn't.
What a confusing accent.
You know, we need to focus and think about this. It would be a pot sticker. Shish kebab, what is it actually called? Ah. Nope. I need to get it started so I can know what it is. Nope. O? I feel like O is correct. Nope. Damn it, I need to get this started. God dang it, give me the first letter! Can I look at my... It's not S. I said it several times, I just can't remember what it's actually called. It's not O. It's not K. Is it? No. God, I want to lose this. I. I don't think it's R. Well, man, it really wants to give me R. Yep. Iron. I think it's a T now. Might be an N. Nope. Iron sword? No. God dang. Oh, it might be SK for like skillet. I think we need I now. Irons. Skewer. There we go. I know what it is now. I could not remember its actual term. Oh my gosh, I barely made that because I could not remember its damn name.
That's it! The weapon must be the iron skewer!
Huh? The iron skewer?
Before the party, as Byakuya was confiscating all the dangerous items, he spoke to Terra.
And with that, we're going to end in this episode. Holy crap, there's going to be 5 parts to this episode. You guys were not kidding about how these trials went on forever. Damn. I've got to actually say, the fact that the trial's going for so long is a really frustrating thing for me to try and record, because when I try and record these, I basically have to have, like, 3 hours free. And it's easy for me to just, like, sneak an episode here and there, but to have a 3-hour... Oh my god.